desk loaded full of stuff. So I wanted to share with you what I'm working on today. And I am working on hashtag Crash Your Stash, which is hosted by Raina of Lilo Crafts and also Dale of Not Too Shabby Chic. So I have gathered a bunch of, well, hold on. I've gathered a bunch of envelopes. These were all in my stash, just sitting there, not doing anything. And I think the reason is because most of them are plain. So I thought I'd go ahead and decorate some of these up today, and that way I can use them. I don't have to deal with the fact that they're plain. Now hang on, my computer just turned on. I need to turn the volume down. Okay, then I gathered also in my stash, I had some pages from books that I had harvested. So I went ahead and I cut them to size. This might be an actual Tim Holtz. No, that's an actual photo. Oh, I have some vintage photos, as you can see. I have book pages that I've harvested, and I want to use some of those in this project. Now, for the month of May, the prompts for Crash Your Stash are, let's see, I wrote them down. Yes, packaging, so I grabbed some of that. Postage stamps, so I grabbed some vintage postage stamps. And I grabbed, what else did I grab? Oh, and hummingbird. So I didn't really have a hummingbird, but I've got two birds, and this one kind of looks like a hummingbird to me, so we'll probably try to use that. So if we use those 3 items, then I'll be completing the goal for the May prompts of Crash Your Stash. And then before I dive into it, I want to mention that today, Crystal of Vividly on Paper is having a collaboration, and it is just a dream collab. So feel free to check that out because that's going on today. Now I want to, there we go. Okay, I had to get my computer set up so I could see what I was doing and make sure I was on camera properly. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I also thought what I would do with these napkins is use some, not with these napkins, with these envelopes, use some paper napkins. So I went ahead and I took the backs off of them already. You can see them here. So that part is done. I figured that would save a little time. So we have all kinds of stuff that I'm going to be working with today, which is totally fun. All right, so I think the first thing that we're going to want to do is choose which envelopes we want to work with first. And I'm thinking, oh, look at that tiny one in there. Okay, let's move that over there. Let's go ahead, let's pull one of these big ones. And the first thing that we'll do is the goal of the Crash Your Stash May prompts. We are going to start with that. So I think we'll just have a little bit of fun, sort of warm up into this thing. Grab some of your stuff that you might have around the house and come along with me and let's alter some envelopes. So I'm gonna open this one up. And the first thing I'm gonna do, actually, let me measure this. I was thinking if I could do, let's see, I wanna do this part down here. So if I could glue that there, and then if this could fold over, then we have almost the whole thing covered. You know what? I might go ahead and grab a bigger piece of this so I can actually cover the whole envelope. Or I could just tear it. It might be more fun to just tear this paper. Let's just tear it. Yeah, let's not get too uniform with it. All right, I'm gonna grab my glue. Now, because this is paper, this is like Amazon paper, I don't want to use glue stick because I don't trust it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Aleene's tacky glue just to get this adhered really well. I hope that I see 4 watching, and feel free to say hi. Don't be bashful. I hope that you all are having a great Friday so far. So I've got it glued to the front side. And now we'll go ahead and glue the back, but I want to see how much, I want to see how much is going to fit. Let's see. me go ahead and tear this edge off. I'm going to grab a ruler. All right. I see a fifth person just joined. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I am altering envelopes, and the first thing I'm going to do is alter this one using some Amazon packaging. And then I might go ahead and layer it with the paper napkin. I use this little spatula to spread the glue around. So I hope you're doing well today. I'm on alone today. I have a trip coming up, so I just kind of wanted to keep things simple today. But when I get back from my trip, I definitely want to have more guests on when I go live. It's just so much fun to go live with friends. I love it. So I think I'm going to tear that. There we go. That's a perfect fit. Okay. So let's go ahead and layer some napkin now. I've got a couple different ones, but I'm feeling this one. I think. I don't know for sure. Let's see. Let's see. Let's try this one. Oh, that might look nice. Yeah, but let's not cover the whole thing. Okay, now we're gonna get out the glue stick, because I do like to use glue stick with napkin, and shockingly, I'm looking and I can't find my glue stick, so I'm gonna reach up in my cabinet and grab some. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I had one. You know what? I think I probably packed it to come with me on my trip, because I'm gonna be working on Traveler's Notebook. I'm still here. Traveler's Notebook while I'm away. I'm going to be documenting my whole trip, and then I'll be excited to share that with you guys. All right. Now I have a glue stick. All right, so what I like to do, and I don't know if you've ever seen me do this before, but I like to glue it on, let it dry, and then tear the napkin away, because it leaves kind of a cool edge. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're only gonna glue some of the napkin on. I don't want all of it on. I don't worry about if my napkin gets wrinkles. I kind of like it, actually. This one doesn't have any wrinkles, but if it did, I'd be perfectly okay with that. Now I'm going to do the back side, and I'm wondering if I flip this up, it's going to be kind of upside down. So maybe I need to actually cut this, because I don't want the image to be upside down. And we're gonna add a little bit here. Maybe let's go down the edge like this. All right, then we know we definitely want to add some here. So let's cut this again so we can have access to the rest of this napkin. I'm leaving it all in place until it dries so I can tear it. Actually, we can fold this down so we can see what that's gonna look like on the front. Yeah, so I think what we'll do, whoops, is we'll go across the whole thing here, go across the whole front. Actually, let me put a piece of paper down so I don't get a bunch of glue on the table. And I'm just gonna cover this whole space up here with this glue. And then we'll cover it with the napkin. Oops, is this the right piece? I guess. Let's see, there we go. And I'm gonna take a little piece. I really don't want that corner blank, so I'm just gonna push that down. Oops, I didn't get glue on it anyway, but let's go ahead and get some glue on it. There we go. All right, so we're gonna set that aside and I'm gonna let it dry. And then once that's dry, we'll come back and we'll finish it. But that's what we've got started with so far. Oh, and this is the one that we need to put the hummingbird on. If I can find my hummingbird now, I've already made my mess. So hang tight, let me find we did our packaging. Oh yeah, we need a stamp, so here's the stamp. Let's choose our stamp actually. I think, let's use this bird stamp right here. All right, once this is dry, we're gonna put this on there. And then where's our hummingbird? Well, we're gonna need to find that hummingbird, but I'm gonna set this aside to dry and we will start our next one, all right? So this one, the next one doesn't have anything in particular that I have to do, so let's just have some fun with it. Oh, here's the birds. All right, I think we're gonna use this one. This one we'll say is the hummingbird. So I'm gonna put that over there and it can dry. So let's go ahead and work on, let's do a vintagey one. So these envelopes that I had in my stash, I think they are just from being old. No, maybe they are old, but I don't think that's why they're cream colored. I don't think that's natural aging. I think they just came that way, but let's go with it. So what we're gonna do with this one is, let's use this napkin. And my glue stick that I misplaced, I found it. So since glue stick does tend to dry quickly, I'm gonna just do it in sections. And then I'll just pull this back here. And I like to pull it a little bit further than where I got the glue, because I don't know why, but I always miss a spot. If you are watching and you'd like to say hi, feel free to do that. I'd love to say hi to you. And if not, that's okay too. But it is always nice to have a little chat going. This napkin's going on pretty easy. This is the laborious part. The fun part is when we embellish it once it's dry, but it's necessary. You could use decoupage too or Mod Podge if you wanted to, but I find that on an envelope or something like this, there's no reason to have to use a medium that's like so wet like that, because glue stick does work great with napkins. And just double check your corners if you're gonna work with napkins and glue stick and all that. It's easy to miss the edges for sure. All right. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the front, but I'm thinking I'm gonna want to cut this off so I can get there, so I can place this in the right spot. for this, I can go ahead and get the glue on there and just flip this over, and that'll be perfect. So we'll do that first. Hopefully I'm staying on screen. I see I'm a little bit near the bottom, so I'll try to keep my work up there. So yeah, everything I'm working with today I have in my stash. I've had these napkins in my stash and these envelopes in my stash in a stack that I wasn't using. So this is great. It's great to, ooh, you know what? I want to go ahead. You know how when you open up an envelope and it's so pretty when there's something inside? I think let's go ahead and add some of this napkin to the inside. I wonder if I can do it without making a mess of it. I don't know. There's only one way to find out. Let's just dive in and do it. So I'm going to do this in sections. I'm going to do this top part first. All right. And then I think what I'll do is try to tuck it in here. All right, we got that glued on there. All right, now let's try. We're gonna see how this goes. Try to get some glue down in there. And then once it's dry, I can just take and tear all of that excess out of there. And we'll see if that works. That'll be interesting. And then now we're going to do the outside. So I hope you guys are having a great Friday. I have a lot to do this weekend. Getting ready for my trip, very excited about it. But I wanted to come on live today and just have some fun. And, oh, there's some chats going, yay. Oh, I missed all these chats, you guys. Thanks for popping over. Nobody was chatting with me earlier. So let me catch up on my little chat real quick. Oh, I'm so glad that you are getting your craft table organized. This is so fun. Thanks, guys, for coming over. Thank you. I'm typing it in. Yeah, I'm so excited that you guys are here. That's so nice. Hi, Bertha. How are you? I hope you're good, my friend. Appreciate you coming by. I'm glad you caught me. We have Denise and Bex and Lori. And I said Bertha and Miss Tommy. Hi, Miss Tommy. And then Crafty Kitty, Leanne. Hi, Leanne. Thank you all for coming. I am participating, in case you guys missed it, in Craft Your Stash, hosted by Raina and Dale. And so I'm using all these goodies from my stash to decorate these envelopes. So this is exciting. All right, so this one's gonna dry, so we're gonna set this aside also. Let's get back to the one we started earlier, see if it's ready to pull these napkins off of here. Now, if you missed it, I did not glue over the whole thing because I wanted some of it to be exposed. And I just wanted to tear it once it was dry and sort of have that tattered edge. So that's what we're gonna do here. And then we'll see how else we want to embellish it and all that good stuff. So it's so crazy. I can't see your chat and my video, the filming of it at the same time, so I have to keep scrolling back and forth so I can see if you guys are saying hi. But I so appreciate you guys coming over. Let me know you know, like if you guys have plans for the weekend or what's going on. You have to let me know. I'm gonna have a busy weekend getting my trip details finalized, and we're really excited about it. Yeah, I think I'll definitely have to layer this with something else. I'm not sure what yet, though. Yeah, you can use the microwave. Carl's here. Everybody's here today. And so, guys, if you hear some commotion in the background, it's just family life. You know, Carl's getting some lunch, so he's going to make a racket over there. There he goes. But I said to him, hey, you guys, I'm going live tomorrow. Is there any problem with that? They're like, as long as you don't mind us making a racket. And I was like, nah, it doesn't bother me. So, all right. So we got this torn pretty good. And then we'll decide what else we want to embellish this with. You know, kind of some layers will look pretty neat, I think. So we'll get that figured out. All right, let's have a look. Oh yeah, this is a great start. Okay. Let me think about that. You know what? How about music paper? I have some vintage music paper in my stash. I'm just rolling over to grab it. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Oh yeah, and guess what? When I grabbed my vintage music paper, I also grabbed some of this stuff, which is awesome. You know, the old patterned paper. So yeah, let's use some of this. So guess what I've been working on, you guys? Yeah. Leanne says, get your lunch, Carl.
Thanks, Lance.
No, it was Leanne.
Oh, yeah, thanks, man.
That's funny. So I've been working on another digital kit, you guys, because you guys know I love making them. And so I'm working on a bird one. I have not, and you guys know I love birds. So finally I'm working on a bird digital kit, and that is very exciting for me. So I think we're gonna cut this in half. And I think what we'll do is put this across here like that. So this will be kind of like a collage one. Leanne, I'm laughing. Oh my gosh. Bertha, thank you. I'm glad you like the music paper. Yes. Let's see here. I think that adds a nice touch. And then we'll have to decide what else. You know what? I should have just glued the, hold on, people. Let me just glue this. So this music paper is from 1973, so it's definitely vintage, which is fun. All right, there we go. Much better. Yeah, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use more of that. Let's take this piece and use it over here. Yeah, let's definitely do that. Yeah. So let me know what you guys have going on over the weekend. I hope you have something nice planned, even if it's just relaxing. We're trying to teach Carl about self-care, and he's laughing now, but
It's not working.
we're trying to teach him self-care. He says it's not working. Hi, Brittany. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. Appreciate you coming over and checking out the live. I'm just altering some envelopes. Oh, we're gonna have to use some fabric today too. I grabbed a bunch out of my stash. So I think altered envelopes are really fun, but I have to tell you guys a true confession is I alter these things and then I love them and then I hoard them. So I need to be better about, you know, sharing them with you guys because I just fall madly in love with them. All right, what else are we putting on here? I think we need a little bit more music paper on this one. And then we'll go for some images. We'll see what we can find for images. All right, let's see. Oh, this is so plain over here though. We could, let's see, let's do, it looks a little bit chunky to me, so we're gonna take this off and we're gonna put this, let's see, let's put it here. Oh, Denise, you're going thrifting tomorrow. Well, let me tell you, that sounds delicious. I love it. I went to drop off some donations the other day and I popped in, you know, just to see. And I did find some great little things. And it's always fun to just go thrifting. It's just great. Something I need to do that I haven't done in a while is the, what do we call it? Oh, the flea market. Yeah, the flea market's always fun. I haven't done that in a while. Okay, so let's pick an image. So I had some book pages that I had harvested out of a book, and I just really needed to get them. I just need to use them. So let's have a look. Well, I'm loving this one. That matches so good. What else do we have? Oh, now you know what? This one's really pretty too, and it takes up a little more space. I don't know if I like it taking up more space though. Let's see here. Oh, she's adorable. Let's use that, and then what I could do is overlap more of that napkin. Let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. See how we do with it. Oh, Bertha, you're right. That's a great idea. Yes, and that way I'll, I feel like I have it, but I can just share it with you guys. And oh, you know what? I need to probably use better glue on this piece. Hang tight. Let me use this, because this paper is much thicker, and I think with glue stick on this particular paper, I think it would come up. All right, so let's get this down and put it right here. So I know I shouldn't say this online, you guys, but I'm really excited. We're leaving on Monday, and don't worry, my house is not going to be vacant. My family's going to be here, so. But yeah, I'm super, super excited. Okay, let's overlap this with another flower. And I'm thinking, could like use this one, right? Now, I don't really like to cut my napkins with scissors. I even prefer to use a paintbrush and water to do the cutting, but that's what I'm doing today for the fact that I don't have water near me. Oh, you know what? That's gonna be perfect. Check it out. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, let's do that. I love it. I love the overlap there. Yeah, that's great. Okay. So Goodwill is 50% here on Saturday. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. 50% off. Yeah, that's fantastic. I like a Goodwill, but I have to tell you, my local Goodwill is not as good as I'd like it to be. It almost seems like it's got new stuff in it. It has hardly any old stuff. And I'm like, where does that come from? I mean, maybe corporations are donating to it, but I just really want to find old stuff. I don't care about new stuff. I don't need that in my life. I want all the vintage goodies, So it's kind of weird, but so I hardly ever go there because of that. Maybe I'm just going to the wrong one. Maybe I need to find a location that has, more of actual old donated stuff. All right, that's gonna look fun and exciting. I love it. I think we're safe to go ahead and cut the edge off. I think we can do that. I mean, that glue is not dry, but I think we're okay. Just have to clean my scissors off carefully. Well, yeah, thrifting, that's exciting. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna go over to Greece and Italy, and I'm hoping to find some vintage ephemera over there. I mean, how fun is that, you guys? No, I'm gonna have to cut that. It doesn't look right. Yeah, so what else is going on, everybody? Feel free to tell me if you've got something going on your channel, if you're participating in any collaborations. Oh, you love the tulip. Thank you. Thank you. I think that worked out good there. Probably put something down here, but not yet. Let's not rush that. Let's go over here while that's drying. You know what? Let me put something on my table because it's a little sticky. Let's decide what we're doing here to the front. Oh, I kind of like that. Yeah, let's do that. So what else was I saying? Geez, I feel like I was talking about something. It's hard to talk and craft at the same time. Some people are so gifted at doing that. They just get on their channel and they start talking and they're crafting and they don't get distracted. Well, I do. I get distracted. It's not easy for me. So, okay, so Bertha, you're doing some swaps and Happy Mail. That's awesome. Swaps are so fun, and I've seen some fun ones going on lately, which is great. Today, just so you guys know, there is the Just a Dream collaboration hosted by Vividly on Paper, and I think there's 12. I did participate in that. So my video is out, but more importantly, the other ladies' videos are out. So it's kind of a cool theme, just a dream. I thought that was kind of neat. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, so I actually created a digital kit for it and made a journal, and I thought that was pretty. It turned out good. So, oh, thank you, Leanne. Yeah, yes, ephemera. Oh, I can't wait. So, two things. I'm creating my journal as I go on the trip, and oh, this is turning out good, you guys. And so I'm going to share that with you when I get back. And then, well, let's put the bird on this side because I totally forgot about the bird. So anyway, yes, I'm going to share the journal, flip through when I come back, and then I also, maybe I will leave his head. How are we going to do this? He's kind of big, isn't he? Gosh darn it. Okay, let's see if it'll fit on the back. I don't think it's gonna. Anyways, I'm sorry I keep disrupting myself. All right, let me focus. I want to look for ephemera. Yes, can't wait. And my journal, my travel journal. I'm gonna journal as I go along and then share that with you guys when I get back. That's what I was trying to say. All right, let's see. How can I make this guy fit? I could cut his head off and then like make sure I glued it in the perfect spot. Or we could use it as like you tuck the envelope under it. Let me know what you guys think about that. If you like the, you know, tucking as an option. I think I kind of like that. He is a sticker. I even wrote sticker so that I would know, but I can leave that part of the sticker on there. As a matter of fact, I can go ahead and cut it with a razor blade. If I can find a razor blade, though I feel like I let my husband borrow it. So let me grab a pair of sharp scissors. I let him borrow it and then I never get it back. All right, we're gonna have to try it with scissors. So let's see. If we put him here, like that, then we don't want to take the sticker part off of this because we don't want it to stick to this unless we want to end up cutting it. You know, guys, I could cut it. I could do that. I've marked it with my thumb, as you could see. And then it'll stick. Well, you guys didn't give me your opinion. So I'm taking my chances and I'm cutting it. Even though I'm a little nervous about doing that. Let's go ahead and do this part first though. Yeah? Yeah. All right, and now I'm gonna cut it. Okay, now, since I've got hands all over it, I'm gonna add just a little bit of glue, just to make sure. Nothing crazy, just a little bit. All right, now what we've got to do is make sure his body goes right here. Okay, perfect. All right, now I'm gonna put a little glue on this one. We'll press it all down once I get everything in place. Okay. Okay, you like the cutting it. Okay, thank you, good. I do realize that there's probably a delay. Because typically on a live there is. So, but sometimes it feels so long and I don't like to wait. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna shove this down just a little further if I can move it tiniest bit. I think that worked out great, you guys. So that works. So it opens and closes and it looks like one piece. Okay, so the back is almost done. We have to add that stamp from, here it is. We have to add this stamp because that's part of the collaboration for May. Raina said the prompts were packaging. Like if you're new and you didn't see the beginning of this, it said packaging. So the brown is the Amazon packaging. And then it said hummingbird. So we're using this guy as a hummingbird, though I don't know that that is a hummingbird. And then stamp was the last one. And we're gonna go ahead and put our stamp right there. All right, now I feel like let's go ahead and add another layer. We've got some goodies here that we can choose from. So let's take a look and see what might give it a nice impact. Oh, some of these are going to be too big. Like, we don't want to cover the puppies. So actually, let me check this one out. Too big. Wow. All right. I don't know if I'm going to have anything small enough in that batch of goodies, but I have another batch of goodies, so don't worry. Let me get them out. Let's see, where did my container go? Oh my gosh, you guys. I just had it. Well, I'll just put these in a pile over here. Hot Mess Express over here. Oh my gosh. How could I lose a bowl? All right, this one has small pieces in it. So let's check these out. Hey, Scrapbooks and Memories, it's Jennifer, right? Please let me know if I didn't get that right, but I do believe it's Jennifer. Oh, and then Denise, you said you were thinking the tuck. Well, I cut it. It's too late now. It's hard to read all the comments and craft. So let's find a little thing that's going to go well in this corner here, and then we'll decorate the other side. Let's see what we got here. It's got to be something kind of small, like that would be fine. I was thinking more of a flower, but I don't know if I have any small flowers. Let's see. Oh, no, this is cute. Oh, I like that. Okay, guys, what do you think about that? I like that. I think we're going with that. Okay. It's a perfect size, and it adds just a little something extra. Okay. And then we'll check out the front. So far we have everything we need for sort of completing the prompts. And I'm very happy with how that looks. Now I'm gonna flip it over. We've got our bird and our napkin. Do we need to add anything else here? I wouldn't mind adding something here. Just a little something. Let's see. Let me see what we have. That would look cute. I actually, you know what? I actually have, oh geez. I actually have these sorts of things. And that would give it quite the pop, wouldn't it? Let's see if I can find one that's not too big. Ooh, here's one with a feather. It's a black feather, but still, oh, it covers the bird too much. Darn, because that's kind of cool. Well, you know, maybe I could have it hanging off of the corner just a little bit. And then this part could go up here and tuck. And, you know, I think I'm going for it. And also, I could even cut this little corner off. I don't know if these are sharp enough to, let's see. Oh, there we go, okay. Because I don't want it to cover the bird up too much. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. I can angle it. Oh, I like it. Yep, we're doing it. Okay, that is fun. So, hot glue. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate that vote of confidence there with the feather. So now I just want to make sure I get it placed just perfect. I think we can do it like that. Oh yeah, I am really happy with this. Glue is still hot and drying. But once that's done, okay, well, hold on. Should we do a piece of trim right here at the top? I mean, I don't think it would hurt. Let's see what we have. This is my pink thing of trims. These are just my scraps that I have. This one's kind of thin. Let me see. Oh, wait, hold on. All right, what about this? Oh, I don't think the tones work. but let's have a look. Give me an opinion on this one. Hi, Brian. Thanks for popping over. Appreciate that. This goes with this, but not really so much with this. So let me know your thoughts on this one. And then we have the bright pink. So let's try that on again. The bright pink goes really nicely with these flowers. What happens if I combine them? I don't love that, but let me see what we have here in, do I have some green? Oh, here we go, here we go. Let's check out this. We just get away from the pink for a minute and, ooh, actually, I'm looking at this green here and I'm thinking maybe this. This might do the job. I like it. Okay, we're gonna take that. And we're gonna put that right across the top just to add a nice little detail. Brian, how are you doing? I hope you are well. I appreciate you coming over. That's awesome to see you. Let us know if you have any plans for the weekend or if you're just chilling out, if you're crafting, what's going on in your life. We'd love to hear it. Okay, so let me make sure that this is gonna pop out of here the way we intend it to, because I think I got some glue under there, guys. I'm gonna have to wrestle this thing. Hold on, let me trim this first, and I gotta wrestle this envelope open. Let's see if we can do it. Hey, Susan, so nice. No, you do not have the shingles. You poor thing. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, I'm glad you popped on, but I'm so sorry to hear about that. That's awful. Oh my goodness. Now let's see if we can undo. There it is. There's the glue right there. So it's probably going to rip the paper napkin, guys, but you know, that's okay. We can deal with it. All right, there we go. We're getting it. There we go. I think we got it. Okay. And actually, oh, it didn't rip the paper napkin. Woohoo! Just a little piece of glue right there. Let me see if I can get that off. I probably should leave it alone, but I'm not gonna. Okay, there we go. All right. So here is, let me tuck it back under there now that I know that, you know, we're okay. Here is our first completed envelope. Actually, guys, it's not done. Look, it needs something in the center up there. I can't not put something in the center. So let me grab these. And let's find one that will look nice. I do not have this color green. Ooh, bet I have yellow. Let's see what we got in here. Actually, what do we have? Look, it's perfect. Okay, that's what we're using. That's fun. Ah, thank you, Brittany. It's coming along, coming along. All right, we are gonna use this. You guys know, I tell you every time I use the gem tack on things like this. I do need a new bottle of it. And I keep, you know, I say it every time that I use it. And then I get up from my desk and I forget to like make a note to get more, you know, so I'm just gonna have to do that. I have to make myself a note. All right, so there's that. Now let me make sure it's in the center. I think so. Little extra glue on there, so I'm just gonna try to get some of that off. It will dry clear. I just like to remove it if there's too much, and I just feel like that's too much. There we go. So if you guys hear some more noise, that's Andrew getting his lunch. All right, so here is our first napkin. Let's open it up. Yeah, we didn't decorate the inside, and that's okay. We decorated the inside of the other one, so I'll show that to you in just a second. So this is the front. And then, here, I'm trying to make this work. There we go. And then here's the back. I love how it turned out. I'm really happy with that. I hope you guys like it. I gotta get this, I'm gonna have to work on this. There we go. Now it's tucked back there. Okay. Yeah, I like it. I'm very happy with it. It's all got to dry, so I'm gonna set it aside. Now let's get back to this one. So it should be dry by now. So let's tear away the napkin. and then we'll decide where we're going from there. Bertha, you love bling on your projects. Yeah, it's so fun, you know? Adding that little touch of sparkle makes it extra special. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take off as much of this excess sort of hanging over the edges, and then we'll clean it up with scissors. All right, now remember, this is the one, and you guys may or may not have been here when I started decorating the inside, but let's go ahead and tear this away and see how we did. I don't think I did that great, but but let's see. It's my first time trying to do that, so I'm not gonna be too harsh on myself. Actually, I don't hate that at all. I like it. And I like the way that, you know what, guys? I was thinking I'd clean up these rough edges with scissors, but I think I'm gonna leave them. It has a super, super tattered look to it, and I think I like that. Let's make it even more tattered. Let's just pull here with our fingers. You know, it'll be kind of like shabby chic-ish, you know? Yeah, I think I like that. It adds a lot of texture. So, okay, so that's fun. So what now? Let's see. Oh, good. I'm glad, Leanne, that you like the edges like that. Yeah, I do too. So now the question is, no, we shouldn't. I was gonna say, do we wanna add, like, look how perfect that is. But let's do that more as a finishing touch. We don't wanna jump in with that, and then that ends up being in the way of whatever else we're gonna put on here. So here we are, here's the back. What do we want to do on the back? Well, let's find those pictures I had. I'm gonna put these embellishments back in their little can here. No idea where the other one went. Oh, I just found it. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's get some of these things that we had harvested from the books. Let's find one that we like on here. Well, this is kind of cool, actually. So this was an old advertisement for Kodak, and you can see the camera down here. I fussy cut that out. That's kind of fun, and I like how these colors go together. Hi, Martha. Thank you, Leanne, for the reminder for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. And Martha, thank you so much for coming over. And Denise, thank you for the compliment on the other envelope. I appreciate that. So I do like these colors together, but let's go ahead and see what else we have that sort of works. Okay, I mean, this is not bad. Some of these are a little bit big for envelopes, but I pulled them anyway. All right, let's check these. I've got some vintage photographs. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Let's check these. These are all from the books that I harvested. Oh, except this is not from a book that I harvested. But look at that. The colors are great. So we'll definitely put that on there. That was a great, great find. Yeah, you know what, guys? I think let's go ahead and center everything around this. I think that'd be great fun. So if we have our butterfly, which was sent to me in Happy Mail, and thank you whomever sent that to me. Let's say we had, I'm just placing it and kind of checking out what I think looks good. Yeah, maybe we're gonna do it like this, and we're gonna have this go on sort of over the butterfly just a little bit, and then we can do this trim around it, you know, and I think that pulls everything together. And then we'll do the front, but let's go ahead and get these down. Somebody was nice enough to trace that butterfly out and cut it and send it to me. How sweet is that? If it was you, say so in the comments. Let me know. All right, so if this is gonna be here, then this guy is gonna be right about there. Martha, let us know what you're doing this weekend. Let us know if you have plans, if you get some crafty time or whatever is going on. We'd love to hear about it. All right, so I like that placement. Pretty sure I like that placement. I might move it up just a hair. There we go. All right. Very nice. This is so fun. I'm really glad to use up some of these envelopes that are just sitting there in my stash doing nothing. I don't really love to use them when they're plain. I do use them sometimes, but I prefer to, if I'm going to put it in a journal, I prefer it to look kind of neat, Let's go ahead and add our ribbon. I love this shade green that we've got going on here. It's so pretty. I'm going to use glue gun for this part. Oh, you like the envelopes, Jennifer? And make sure that I'm saying Jennifer because I called you Jen once and I think that wasn't right. So, but if you go by Jen, let me know that. I want to make sure I'm calling you the right thing. All right. There we go. So what I'm going to do, just to add a little bit of whimsy, I'm going to let these edges hang and then I'll trim them all at the end. But I think we're definitely going to leave some hanging. Gonna catch up on some housework, Martha. That's great. I've been trying to do that too. So much easier to just come in my craft room though, but yeah, it's necessary. It's necessary for us to do it, isn't it? Oh man. Okay. Catch up. Yeah, I'm gonna, when I'm done with my live, I need to catch up on some videos too. I tried to watch a bunch this week, but it's hard. We don't always get to see all of our friends' videos. And then of course, the more friends we have, the more difficult that is. But I know that we all do the best that we can to support each other, We just have to keep that in mind. All right, so I've got those. You know what? I'm not going to trim those yet. Let's flip over and check out this side and see what we want to do over here. Now, I think I have to trim them. I can't look at this side this way and not be distracted. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Let's see. I just want to leave a little bit on there. And I want to make sure I'm doing this in the right angle. So this is going to have to go this way. Okay. Sorry guys, this is taking me a hot minute. I'm just trying to do it in the right angle. I want the angles to match. Not that it really matters, but I'm just feeling that. All right, almost there. Okay. Sheesh, you'd think it was rocket science. All right, they probably don't match, but anyway, they're shorter and I like that better. All right. Okay, so here's how the back looks. I'm pretty happy. I think we're gonna have to embellish the corners with something. So let's focus on, we'll go back to that. Let's focus on this side now. And let's see, what do we wanna do over here? I thought that this looked nice with it. So I could, let's see here. No. Ooh, I have purple. Look at this, guys. Look how cute that is on there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have fun. And you know what? Oh, thank you, Denise. What I think we'll do, just to pull everything together, we'll take a piece of this, we'll put it under here. I just put a little dab of hot glue on there. And then we'll put this over top. Okay, that's cute. And then we'll just trim it. Yeah, I like that. It looks pretty. Let me know if you think we should do something down here. Give me your thoughts on that. Because, I mean, this could be done the way it is. Ooh, you know what? We need ink. Hold on, I'm gonna go grab my purple ink. Oh, I feel like I left you guys hanging for too long right just then. But I got all the inks so that I wouldn't have to do that again. Get some of these out of the way. But I've got this purple one. This was given to me by my friend Pam Van E. And gosh, when I had first started getting into all this stuff, and she sent this to me, and it was so sweet of her to do that. I hadn't had a stash of much of anything back then. It just was so nice for her to do that. So let's go ahead and just ink this up a little bit with some purple. No, I'm not using a dauber. I do have them, and I use them sometimes, just not using it right now. Okay, I like that with the purple edge there. Okay, so let me know if you love this the way it is, or if I should add something else. I'm feeling pretty good about how it is. Actually, I'd like to rub a little more purple right down here on this edge. Let me do that. Thank you, Trish. I appreciate it. You like it too, Jennifer. Okay, good. Just gonna add just a little bit more purple right down here. There we go. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. A little bit in the corner. All right. Oh yeah, it looks great. Love it. So there's that side, and then we flip it over, and there's this side. Something's wrong here. I think maybe did I add too much green? I don't know. But let's go ahead. We're gonna go with it. And we're gonna add like some embellishments to the corners so it looks purposeful. And I'm thinking we could even add a large embellishment to one corner and then something small to the other corners. But let me see what I've got. I made a bunch of these the other day. I don't think any of these are gonna match properly though. They're a little bit too summery, and this is a little more intense. So let's not use those. Let me see what I have here. Oh, I've got something, guys. I've got these gorgeous yellow flowers. I picked these up at the thrift store. Look at how it complements it. So I'm definitely gonna use one of these, and I'm thinking maybe this corner down here. And then we can do like 3 small things. I got glue all over my fingers, goodness gracious. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off of here. And if I can, here we go, okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down here because I think I love that. Yeah, I got like a 6-pack of these, and you know, in the package, they didn't look that great. But then when I took them out of the package and I've used them in a few things here and there, I was like, oh man, I love these, they're so unique. Okay, so there's that. So guys, there's that. Let me know. Let me get out some of those blingy things and we'll try them on for size and see if we like them. And it doesn't have to be anything over the top. Small is fine. So let's get the small ones. All right, let's see. I'm thinking probably sort of the goldish orange ones. So they would look like this. And I do like that. I think 3 of those would be nice. Let me know if you think I should put anything underneath of them, like a piece of tiny little square of music paper. Could be interesting, or just go with it the way it is. Let me know your thoughts on that. I'm going to set that there, wait for your comments while I choose my envelope, my next envelope. And that way we can figure out what we think would be best. All right, this envelope is ugly and it's not vintage. So I say, let's alter this one. I got a bunch of them, but let's do this one because I'm never going to use it the way it is. Okay, you like the music paper idea in the corner. All right, so what we're going to do, we'll go ahead and just take this right here. I'm just going to tear it. And we just need 3 pieces of it. I think I'll take this piece because it's got a little extra something on it. There we go. Okay. I had to put the parakeets outside because they were yakking it up. But I have to tell you guys, not that you care about my parakeets. Well, they're my daughter's parakeets, but we're training them to come out and fly then fly home. And the one named Minxie, she did it today twice. She came out for a fly and then she went home, and I was so proud of her. And to do it twice, I was like, wow, that's amazing. So their training is coming along very nicely. Oh, you guys, we've got a lighter yellow. Oh, let me see. Okay, and we have this darker orange. So let me see if we've got 3 of both. Let me know your thoughts. I almost think I like the lighter, but let me make sure I have 3 of them. And let me know what you think. I know I have 3 of the dark. Let me see if I've got another light one here. Hopefully you can see them. It breaks up the green. Okay, yes. Oh, I hope I have another of the light. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, we do have 3 of the light. Oh, yeah, we do. I really, really like it comparatively, but tell me what you guys think. And while I'm waiting on that, I'm gonna go ahead and use this gem tack and get the corners ready, because you know, this stuff takes a while to dry. So you don't ever have to rush with this stuff because it definitely does not dry immediately. Okay, that is ready. Thank you, Susan. Appreciate that. I'm going with the light ones, you guys. Is it a mistake? I don't know. I don't think so. No, we're going to say it's not. It's not a mistake. It's fabulous. All right, so I have something funny to tell you guys. So, you know, I'm going on my trip, right? So I've been using this like self tanner that you rub on your body. And you know, I mean, it does a great job. Like, I'm getting tanned up, right? Well, yesterday I got in my swimming pool because I was cleaning it and I would rather just get in and sweep from inside. And it was warm enough to do that. And the salt, I have a salt pool. The salt almost took my entire tan away. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh no. Oh man. So funny. You're right, Susan. Yes, no crying in baseball and no mistakes in crafting. Yeah, agreed. Look, I love it, you guys. This is a great envelope. I'm very, very happy with this. So that's the second one. Let me see. Where did our first one go? I have no idea, but I was going to show that off in case there was anybody new here that just popped on, but now I've lost it because that's how I roll. So anyway, okay, I'm going to set this aside. And I was kind of hoping, like, instinctively I would set it aside with the other one, but I honestly cannot find the other one. Oh, here it is. Okay. So this is what we have so far. I'm just super happy with them. That's great. All right, let's go. Jen, can you tell I'm a hot mess? Okay, now let's go ahead and turn this ugly one into something not ugly, right? Okay, this was, my daughter got this from her college campus. It was on her window or something. So I said, hey, I'll take that. Well, let's go ahead and cover it with something. We've done napkin twice now. We've done Amazon packaging. Oh, let's use fabric. How about that? Let's use fabric. Let's see what we have. I have some scraps. I might need to pull something bigger, but let's see. Yeah, this one's too skinny. Oh, wait, hold on. I have some satin here. So I was working on a project. You guys want to see it? All right, so I was working on this project, and you're gonna have to wait for the flip through, but check this out. So remember the last couple Fridays, I've been working on the Beauty and the Beast? This is my sneak peek to you. This is it, she's done and ready. And so I just need to share the flip through with you guys. She's massive, it's amazing. All right, here we go. I'm thinking, so this satin from that fabric that I used on that journal, and I'm thinking we can cover it, but the problem is I can still see this, and I don't love that. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. So let's go ahead. Thank you, Martha. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and cover this first with this white, and it'll sort of, I think, subdue what's underneath of it. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. We'll see anyway. It may or may not subdue it, but we're going to find out here pretty shortly. So just going to add my glue stick. And because this envelope's kind of tall, I'll just do it. I'll add it in sections. Otherwise, this glue will dry too quickly. I don't need to be too fussy about it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just looking for just a little coverage, nothing crazy. Alrighty. That's that side, and then we'll just go ahead and do the same on this side. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this all in one because I'm gonna flap this over this way. Try to keep the glue wet. Okay, here we go. I can still see a lot of that writing. So where's that stuff? I found that, the paper from the sewing fabric. Where is it? I swear I put it up here. Let me check my music paper. Music paper is another option as well, you guys. I'll just grab some scrap of that. And, I can't find... That's interesting. I cannot find that stuff. Okay, well that's fine. Let's get crazy. Let's use a couple different things because I was reminded I actually also have this cotton. So I'd like to tear some of this and put this on as well. But I want to start with the music paper. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna grab my ruler. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and use, well, hold on. Let me get this torn to size. So I like to tear. Probably most of you do also, but if you're new and you're not one to have torn before, just give it a try. It's fun. I think it relieves stress. Love the sound of it. And I love the imperfection of it. And I think that's why I tear a lot of stuff. I feel like there's just some freedom in tearing, and I just enjoy that. All right, so this one's hanging over the edge just a little bit, so I'm gonna have to tear that by hand. All right, let's see. Okay, I like that. I think I'm getting low on my glue. There we go. So my AC is running almost constantly now. We are in the mid to upper 80s now. The sun has been full shining, and you know, which makes the roof hot, which makes the attic hot, which makes the house hot. And of course it makes the windows hot. And yeah, so we are definitely well into it becoming summer. I will say that we had a pretty long spring, and I very much enjoyed that because we don't always. So that was super nice, and I have to be grateful for that. The summers down here are just relentless, so it was nice to have a long spring. We're gonna also cover this one with some music paper, but I think I need a different sheet. All right, we got this. Oh, this edge is kind of cool. Let's leave that edge. Jennifer, you talking about same here for you? You're running the air now again? Yeah, that's tough. I hate it. I'd much rather have my windows and doors open. I love the fresh air, and I love the sounds of nature and all that. Or you might have been talking about the tearing of the paper. I'm not sure. All right, let's get this on here. We're just gonna have some fun layers on this envelope. Nobody will ever know that it was like a brand new, plain old yellow envelope. There we go. Oh, Louisiana, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's hot. It gets hot there. Oh, for sure. The humidity, yep. So humid. That's right, I remember now. We talked about that in one of our conversations about going to NOLA and not doing it in the summer. I remember that. Denise, oh, South Texas. Oh, that's hot. Oh, you're in the 90s. Yeah, that's tough. Oof. Ouch, right? The 90s, gosh, already. I mean, I think we're approaching it for sure. We have to be, because anything above 82 in the AC has to come on. All right, so far, so good. I really like how it turned the envelope to be like more of a lighter yellow on that side. So now I feel like we are in a good place that we can add some fabric. So I'd like to go ahead and add this actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and tear this layer, but I have to snip it before I can tear it. So let's do that. And we're gonna do that one more time. Oops. Some fabric's funny, if you don't snip it high enough, it won't tear. I don't know why, yeah, I don't know why. It's kind of an interesting thing. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put this here. I'm liking this already. All right, now I'd like to go ahead, you know what, maybe we do the other side real quick before we move forward with our satin fabric. So this piece is a little smaller, which is fine. I just need to take a little off the edge. I'm just trying to get the little hanging threads off. There we go. Probably watch a movie tonight. Hey guys, let me know if you have any good movie recommendations. I don't like scary movies, but besides that, yeah, I'm usually pretty all in. I like a comedy. I love true stories. I like a good drama. So let me know if you've seen anything lately that I might be interested in. So let's go in now with this pretty satin fabric. Let's flip it back over. Now this side you can see I was able to tear, and I did that for that journal I just showed you. I'd like to get the same effect over here, but let's start with cutting, let's start with, well, not cutting, but snipping it down here so that I can tear this end as well. We're gonna make it just a little bit smaller than the cotton piece. All right, so if I snip this here, and hopefully it'll let me tear it. Oh, it did, okay. This particular fabric gave me a little bit of a hard time when I was trying to tear it. Okay. Now, if I can be so fortunate to be able to tear down this edge over here, that would be fantastic. Let's find out. Oh, see, it's catching and I hate that. Let me try again. Let me go up a little further. It's a wrestling match on that, but I got it. Looks good and tattered now. You'll definitely have to put a vintage picture on this one because now it's a mess, but I like it. I like that it's a mess. Let's pull off some of these stray threads here. Okay, and let's get this glued down. Well, let's try it on size. Let's try it on for size first. Okay, yeah, I think I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue that down. I'm just gonna use a strip like right here in the center because I don't want it to show through. And we're probably gonna put a picture there so, you know, easy to cover. And actually it really didn't come through, which is nice, good to know. Okay, now let's find a picture, or, I mean, I do wanna use the pictures because I wanna use my stash. Oh, I found it. Look at this, guys. What do you think of that? I like it. I think that's good. But I'm gonna need a picture for the other side as well. Let's have a look-see of these sort of vintage looking pictures for the other side. We could use like an authentic picture, although I'd like it to be tall and thin more than wide. We don't really need it to be wide. Let's see what we've got. Oh, here we go. I mean, it's really not the right genre, so as much as I like the shape, it doesn't fit. Oh, now we could probably cut one of these down. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, these two ladies do not look that different, so let's go ahead and use this one. I like that. Let me know what you guys think. East Texas humidity has kicked in. Yeah, gosh. Man, yeah, everybody's warming up, right? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this on, you guys. I hope I can do it carefully so that no glue shows through. We're gonna find out, aren't we? Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. Now, I am gonna go ahead, since this wants to be unruly at the corners, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a really small dab of glue and just tack that down. Actually, I don't mind that corner rolling up, but I don't really want this one. So let me just put a little glue right there. There we go. And I'll maybe do this side just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to. I'll leave the edge alone so it can curl a little bit if it wants to. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at this so far, you guys. We should put something right around here. What do you think? Okay, all my in-laws live in RGV. What's RGV, you guys? It must be a place in Texas. I'm so glad you guys are chatting with each other. That's so awesome. All right, so I want to come back to that because I definitely want to put something around it. No, you know what? I just saw something in my jar. I've got some gold in here probably. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think we've got enough stuff to play with. Yeah, we've got some pretty stuff here. This we will probably use like here because it's just a little scrap and that's perfect. So we'll keep that out. But let's decide what we want to use around here. I want something that's going to sort of go in a circle easily. You know what, this will, because some of these will bind up and they'll be weird, but this should go in a circle super easy. So let me see if I can, there we go. All right. Thank you, Bertha. Yeah, it's coming together. Yeah, I think if I glue, let's give this a fresh end. And you know what? We'll start at the bottom because we can always put like a little flower down there or something. Actually, let me cover my glue up real quick, you guys. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna tack it with just a little tiny bead of glue. And I'm just gonna do that all the way around. So it's gonna, you know, take me a minute to do it because I'm just gonna try to use little tiny dots of glue. Oops, sticking to my finger. There we go. That's like a picture frame. That's gonna be so cute. Oh, did I finish telling you guys I've been working on a bird digital kit? You know, I feel like I had distracted myself and never finished my sentence. Anyway, I am, and I'm happy about that. All right, that was a little too much glue right there, but it is what it is. We're coming along. It's getting there, guys. Thanks for being patient. I'm sorry I haven't looked at the comments in a minute because I'm super focused on getting this right. Almost there. All right, that worked out great. Okay, now all I need to do, oh, I'm glad you love the gold. All right, so now I think I'm gonna go ahead and choose an embellishment for right down here, maybe like a bow or something like that. I'm gonna grab my jar of goodies. Well, this is one of my jars of goodies. Let's see what we have in here. Oops, no idea what that was. Okay. Some of these things obviously are not gonna work. You know, I know we just used the gold on the one, but I mean, let me know what you guys think of this one. Let me know if you think that works on there as well. And then I'll pick some other ones that might Oh, hey, that's not bad either. I'm gonna leave these two there. Let me know what you guys think. Can you see them? Am I on camera? Let me make sure. Hang tight, guys. I gotta look. Oh yeah, it's plenty on camera. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, there we go. Okay, Jennifer likes both. Okay. And let's see if we have any other options. Get these out of the way. We have this is like a burlap, but I just don't think that's fancy enough for this whole vibe we have going on here. So get these put away real quick. Okay. Wow. All right, let me look at this. You know, this one goes with her dress, and then the gold just goes with everything. So let's see. If we did this one, it would look like that, which is lovely. And if we did this one, it would look like that. I feel like this gold has more of a punch. So now, I don't think, let me see something here. I know that we have two of these. We could do like just be over the top and add 3. Oh, what do you guys think? Do you like it? Something with a little green. Well, these have some green flowers, and then I could add just a little bit of this underneath the other flowers, just to give that little bit of green. I could add one underneath each flower. Let's try that. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is add one of these. I can always trim them to be a little smaller if we decide that that's what we need to do. And this one I'm gonna do just like just a tiny bit offset, not too much. Then we'll add this. Let that dry. Let me think about this. I think I'll go like this. And then like this. And I'm not making them perfect. They're, you know, one is longer and one is, you know, they're crooked or whatever. I think I'm gonna like that, but we'll find out. I can always trim them back. Let's get these on there and then we'll see what we need to do. Now, I don't think I'll be able to use this envelope in a journal because these flowers, I mean, they're really deep. But that's okay. It doesn't have to be used in a journal. It can be sent in happy mail. It can just be, you know, whatever. Oh yeah, this should be closer. Okay, which means actually this little green should be closer. But you know what? I'm happy with it. I like that. I think it looks pretty. Let's go ahead and add, okay, we're flipping it over. Well, let me let you look at it for a real quick second here. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna add this gold here because this is a scrap and then I can like get this out of my life. So I'm gonna add that here. Let's do that before we try flipping it over and decorating the other side, which should be really fun with these flowers sticking out as wide as they are. Oh, that's a great idea, Susan, on the cover of a journal. That's a fantastic idea. Okay. Okay, that's great. I feel so good about using up that piece of scrap. We need something there though, don't we, you guys? We need a little something. What do I have? What do I have? I could maybe use this. Hold on, if I can get it. It's pretty big. Could put this right here. Oh, it's a little too big. I'm surprised. Let's try this one on. Maybe this one with like a piece of music paper underneath. I think this one's too big, guys. Let me know what you think. It does fit, but it's a lot, right? So let me know if you like this or if you like this. Let me know. I can always make this music paper smaller. Do I have a yellow one? Let me look. I have yellow, but I don't know how big. Let me check in here. This I might have yellow. Let's see. Let me lay them down. All right, not in that pile. So then the next pile, they're going to be smaller. But let's have a look and see. We could always do like a little cluster. Whoops. Oh, the next pile is, well, there's green. Maybe there is yellow in here. Let's see. So yeah, look how much smaller that is. It does look pretty though. Gosh, that does look pretty. What if I did, I don't think I have another green one. All these are pink. Darn. What if I did 2 green with something else in the center? Let's check that out. All right, what if I did this, you guys? Let me know what you think of that. I don't know if I love that, but let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Green, yellow pattern. Okay, let me find some yellow. Sorry about the squeak, you guys. All right, let's see what we have in here. All right, we've got the dark orange ones. Remember those? What if we did, hold on. What if I had green in the center and then the dark orange on each side? Oh, and then you know what we could do to really make it look pretty is we could put like a piece of trim underneath it just to give it that little extra punch. I think we'll do that. Let's do that. Carl's eating all of my Reese's Pieces. I hope he saves me some. Carl, did you hear that?
Yep. Chances are slim.
I know. All right, let's see, guys. Let's give it a go. Oops, sliding around. Okay, now we'll put on our gem tack and get those gems put on there, and then this side of the envelope will be done, and I'm really liking it. Okay. That one's giving me a hard time. Okay, there we go. Okay, very nice. Now I got to make sure they're in the proper position. This one's got to move over a little bit. There. I hope that one stays. All right, that's great. Now, I don't want to flip this over and do the back just yet. I want to let these dry a little bit. So let's set this over here. And while that's drying though, I could go ahead, we probably could work on prepping this picture. Let me get these put away real quick. I had a friend that gave me all of these. She buys storage units that have been abandoned. And, you know, she found this one that had like all this craft stuff in it. And she's not a crafter, and she gave it to me. How sweet is that? It's very nice of her. Okay, I'm just gonna set this one on top in case we need to use it. I'm not gonna put it back in. All right, let's get to this. Let's see how thick it needs to be. All right, and should we tear? We could tear and ink. We definitely could tear and ink. I like the idea of that, actually. Oh, we didn't put our satin on yet, though. Yeah, we got to get our satin on there. So let me do that real quick. Let me see if I have a spare piece. There's this. Oh, here it is. Okay. So you have to pardon the tearing sound. You know, cotton sounds lovely when you tear it, but this stuff does not have a nice ring to it. So I'm going to tear it right about here. And right about here. If it'll let me, we'll see. You agree to tear and ink. Okay, good. All right. So no, Bertha, I did not make that pokey tool. Isn't it beautiful? My friend Pam of Pamela's Creations made it. And I haven't seen Pam on YouTube in a really long time. She's been off for about a year, I guess. You know, she had her move and there was just a lot of stuff going on. But she was always just so kind, and she sent that to me, and I just thought that was so sweet, and I absolutely love it. She was really good at making those and making pens, you know, how they have all those beads and stuff on them. She always did such a beautiful job on those. All right, do you think these are dry enough for me to, they're not dry, that's for sure. Well, if I'm careful though, let's just be careful. We'll open it like that, there we go. All right. Now we'll go ahead and we'll just glue this on real careful. Try not to squish my flowers on the other side. I guess I should have put those on last. Okay, now let's get this lady torn to size. I think for her, I'm gonna go ahead and do a freehand tear. This lady is somebody in history, I just don't know who. I took her picture out of this history book that I had, and I didn't keep the rest of the information. There we go, perfect size. Now I'm thinking, just for a little pop, and you guys, I might need your opinion on this. I was thinking I would use green, because you know, we've got some green on here. So, you know what, let's try it with the green, and then if it doesn't work, I can always go over it with brown. But let's give this a little try and see if we like the color combo. All right, let me know what you think about that. I think I kind of like it, and then of course I got green fingerprint on it, which is the downside of not using a dauber. That's alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get her glued on. So hi, BB. Thanks for coming over. So you said, where do I craft from? Are you asking me where I am right now? Or are you asking me in general, like in my house? I have a studio in my house. It used to be, the kids' like playroom when they were little, and then it turned into their homework room, and then it turned into like their gaming room and all of that. And then when they grew up, my son said, Mom, do you want an art studio? And I said, yeah. So we ripped everything out of here, and now I have cabinets and desktop, and it's nice. I love it. So anyway, let me know if that's what you were asking. All right, here's our lady. So this side's pretty clean. I think we should add a little something to it. I think you guys probably would agree with that, but I don't think we have to be over the top. So since she is green, I'm thinking maybe one of this gem right there. And if I'm lucky enough to be able to find another one, I would love to have one down here. And let me know what you guys think of that. Yeah, finding another one might be the problem. Or we could do the gem on top. Hi, Cooley Craft Corner. Remind me of your name. I know that I talked about it last week with Lori because she knows everyone's names. It's almost on the tip of my tongue, but please remind me. And my apologies for not remembering. I'm terrible about that. So I was thinking maybe a little bit of green here, or we could even put it up here. If we do it here, we need to add something to it, which is not a problem. I'm so glad you guys are talking and hanging out a little bit. I so appreciate that. Oh, you get curious based off the background noise. Yes. Okay. So my studio used to be a living room, no, not a living room. It used to be a family room, as I mentioned. So the kitchen is right behind me. So if you're hearing noises from the kitchen, that's because it's, like 15 feet back. All right. Let's add this. Let's not forget to do that. And then we'll find something to add there. We'll find something a little different. So BB, since you just popped on, while the stone is drying, I'm going to show you the other two envelopes that were already done altering. Pretty happy with how they turned out. A lot of help from my friends here today, making them gorgeous. Now the trick is finding them. Here they are. Okay. So we made this one. This was plain white envelope. Covered it in paper napkin on the inside, as you can see as well. Added some stuff here. And then added a few pieces of ephemera, music paper with little gems on top and this gold flower. Super happy with that. And then the next one we did, we'll start on the back. This is the back side. And this was part of the Crash Your Stash. And you needed packaging, a stamp, and a hummingbird, and that's on the other side. So here's this side, and then here's what I think could be a hummingbird, not really sure. And then it opens up. So that's what we've done so far, and we're almost done with our third one. All right, let's find something special to put right there. What could it be? Oh, you know what would look so cute there would be like a wax seal. But I think no, I do have one. Hang tight, you guys. I wonder where I put it. It could be in this ephemera folder that I have. Let's find out. I do mine in alphabetical order. And so this is my folder that has W in it. And W for wax seal. So that worked out great. And these were given to me. Oops, geez, oh my gosh. Hold on. Did I mess everything up, you guys? Let me know if I messed everything up when I just hit my head into my phone. All right. Let me make sure. I'm looking up here in the camera. Oh, everything looks normal. Okay, that's good. Okay, reading the comment. Yes, thank you. I love organizing my ephemera that way because I typically, as you could see, didn't have any problem finding my wax seals. These were given to me by Dee's at Turtle Dove. I don't know if you guys know her. She's very sweet. And that was very nice of her to send these to me. So these have like a little self stick and they're actually plastic, but how cool are they? We are still going to use the glue gun just to ensure that it stays on. I wouldn't trust just that little bit of glue on there. So we're going to go ahead and add, and I think that, oh yeah, I think that looks great. Jen says she has her stuff stored everywhere. That is funny. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys, I love that. So let's have a look. Make sure that's in place before I flip it over. Let's have a look at this envelope. This is just a piece of artwork here. We've got this side. We have 3 layers. We have our napkin. We have our music paper. Oh, we have 4 layers. Napkin, music paper, then cotton, then satin, then all of that goodness. And then when we flip it over, we've got napkin, music paper, cotton, satin, picture, the gem, and then the wax seal. I love it. Super happy with how that turned out. So this is so fun, you guys. I think I'm gonna keep going. How long have I been on? Oh wow, it's 3:45. Been on a while, you guys, but you know, I'm having a good time. So I'm gonna do at least one more, okay? So let's pick one more. And let's, you know what? We haven't done a small one. So let's do a tiny one. How about, what do you think about this coin envelope? Let's do that. That'll be fun. And then I might have to get some lunch. All right, so let's use, we've been pretty creative with our toppings so far today. Yes, girl, get your envelopes out and alter them up. Let's see, you know what? I think I'm going straight in with some music paper on this. I think I'm gonna do it, yeah. We're gonna start on the back, yes, we are. And we're gonna use this glue. Man, I keep not putting the top on and it keeps getting clogged. Let's try it, there we go, all right. It's nice to be able to use my vintage music paper. I have so much of it, and I need to stop hoarding it. Like I need to just use it, you know? So this is great. Bibi, do you have any plans for the weekend? You going out with any girlfriends? You had a fun video the other day when you were sharing your times with your friend. That was great. I felt like I was hanging out with you guys. It was so fun. I'm gonna, if I can, you guys, I'll try to do a live while I'm on vacation. I might not be able to, but like, oh, maybe a short. Maybe like I'll try to do a couple of those just so you guys can see what I'm up to. But we'll have to see how it goes and how the connectivity is there and everything. All right, that side is covered. Now we're gonna do this side. Oh, that's fun. I went to an escape room. Yeah, you don't have to be nervous. They won't lock you in there actually. But you'll have fun. Yeah, oh, that'd be fun for you to record it. Yeah, that'd be great. Have a good time with that. I went one year for my birthday and it was pretty fun. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cover this side too, but there's always, you know, it's always weird when there's like, this envelope is like cut like right there. It's at an angle. But you know, maybe I can make an imprint with my fingernail. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I did. All right, I think if I cut that there, we might be onto something here. Let's see. Let's see how good that did. Actually, not bad. It's not perfect, but dang, it's pretty close. So let me mark this here, because this is where I need to, oh, I'll just glue it on. Yeah, I'll glue it on and then I'll just cut it like I did the other side. Yeah, we did escape in time, but I will tell you this. I was glad my entire family was there, because if I had done it on my own, I probably would still be there. But you know, there was a bunch of us, so that made it easier for sure. My daughter is really, really good at puzzles, and I think she was a huge help, actually. I'm trying to get this sort of angled how I had it. There we go. I think that works. Oh, girl, I got no tips for you on that. Okay, here's the big tip I have for you. Have a good time and don't worry about it, because they'll let you out if you don't get it done. But if you're not going by yourself, you'll be fine. Just go in and have a good time with it, and you know, don't stress out about it. They can't keep you there overnight. Okay. Oh, I put this on upside down, but whatever. That's so funny. I wasn't even looking at it. That's so funny. I still love it though. All right, so next phase, what do we want to cover this with? Well, you know, it depends. Actually, hold on. This would be kind of cool. What do you guys think about that? Oh, maybe with maybe a picture underneath of it. Let's take a look. Well, it really does block her out. Let me see. Just kind of moving around to see if I could get her eyes to like peek out of the lace, but I don't know. It's not working. But let's see. Is this meant to go this way? Oh, I think it's meant to go this way. All right, let's not use that. Let's decide what we want to use here. Let's use one of these two ladies. Oh. Oh my gosh. Let's, you know what? I could use one of each on, you know, the opposite side, unless I could find something that works better. Could do like this old house and then this lady. That kind of works. Okay, let's do that. Let's have her on the front. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and tear this as well, like we did the other one. And then I'll ink it. And then we need to be thinking about, am I using some fabric with it? It'd be kind of nice to do that. To think about what I want to use. I only grabbed a few pieces of scrap fabric. Ooh, you know what I could do, you guys? Could use this napkin here as a layer. Oh, I like that. Let's do that. And we're just gonna have it sort of loose around the edges. Oh, you like the upside down paper? Oh, good. I'm so glad, because I thought that was just so funny that I just literally was not paying attention to that. All right, we're gonna do the same thing over here with this, just, it's gonna be loose. Okay. I might do one more layer of that. And now let's check this side while that's drying. See if I can pull it off a little more loose than I did the other side. The other side got really, it was like really tight to the glue line, and I wanted just a little more than that hanging off. That's why I ended up putting that extra layer on. There we go. I like this. I think that one works good. A second layer might look pretty though, you know, just for aesthetic reasons, we could do that. Let's give it a try. Okay, and while that's drying, we'll flip this back over, and let me grab my ruler, and I'll see. I've never done this with a ruler before, you guys, so I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but just wanna see. Well, you know what, that is helpful. Yeah, it still gives you a nice crooked edge, but I think it helps the tearing process. Okay, there we go. I think I like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. All right, so now we're gonna flip it over, do the other side. Let me see, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna try to leave some sort of hanging. Almost there. I do kind of like the double layers though. It looks pretty to me. All right, nice, okay. That makes me happy. Okay, so I think we were gonna put her on this side. She's not a beautiful lady, but that's okay. And then let's use pink to make the edges pretty. I like that. Oops. You know, I wonder if I have any picture frames, like paper frames. That would be cool around her. I don't think I have any of those though. Maybe sometime I can print some out on my Cricut. All right, there we go. All right, that's that side, except once we get this on, then we can add bling. But for now, we'll leave this like it is. Jennifer says, Jovi, you have a design team. I do. And basically have people apply every 6 months. Well, the design team is for 5 months. I take December off, and we take middle of the summer. I can't remember if it's June or July. Yeah, I think it goes through the end of May. And then whoever wants to stay on typically rolls over. But there's no commitment for June, just because it's a nice time to reset. And, you know, people spend time with their families, and, you know, I just like to do that. It gives me a little bit of a break as well. So yeah, there'll be one coming up. Matter of fact, I'm glad you mentioned it, because I'll have to put shout outs. You know, I like to give people a little time to sort of decide if it's something that they wanted to apply for. So I think I'm gonna have to do that as soon as I come back from vacation. So thank you for mentioning it. I appreciate that. Yeah. So it's been nice to have a team. I love, I really enjoy seeing how people work with the kits. And BB, right here, BB's on the team. And, you know, she can tell you about it. She does beautiful work. I always enjoy seeing what she does with my kits. Always a beautiful job. All right, so we got our house surrounded in pink. I love that. That's whimsical to me. We're gonna add that now. So yeah, keep your eyes open, Jennifer. And like I said, I'll probably do a little shout out end of May, I guess is when I would have to do that. Okay, so we can pretend that this lady lives in this house right here. Hey, Carrie. First chair clarinet in the house. Hi, Carrie, how are you? You're funny. Carrie, let me show you the envelopes I've made so far. This one's drying, so I'm gonna show you. We made this one with the bird. And then here's the back of it. Love it. And then we just finished this one, which was an old, not even that old. It was from my daughter's college, this envelope, and it was ugly, and we made it pretty. So here's the back of it. And then I made this one. Actually, I should say we, because I got so much input from our friends here online. So we got this one, paper napkin, and then some embellishments here. So I used paper napkin on 2 of them, and then a lot of vintage, you know, music paper and things like that. So now it is time to embellish this one. So what do we want to do here? Well, this is just a house. So we need to do something. Let's have a look. Let's do like, well, I don't know. Let's have a look and see what we have. Our goodies here, fun goodies. Well, okay, we've got lots of laces and trims, so we know that. Get those over there. But let's look at like something like this. You got a big house. If this was smaller, it would be perfect, because doesn't she look like somebody you would have tea with? So let's look and see what else. We have a stamp. Let's see. It would be awesome if I had a smaller teacup. Oh, this plate could work though, because that's fancy china. Let's see what else. It's got to be something small. Oh, like, you know, back in the day, they would do a lot of this sewing, so that would work. Kind of happy with those, actually. Oh, and then there was this stuff. Remember I lost the container for it? These could sort of go around if they're not too big, and that's the problem we run into. What's happening here? It's this way, okay. Okay, this could go up the side. Like that. Do I have that upside down? No, I don't think so. This could go up the side. We could have our plate. And then we could have our star of sewn stuff. What do you guys think of that? I kind of like it. I'm reading this here. Yes, Denise, it would be so nice to have tea with everyone. Yes, that would be amazing. Would be amazing. All right, I'm gluing these in place. Hopefully you guys like them. And then maybe we'll top it off with some pretty satin trim or something like that. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Appreciate that. I'm gonna have to start putting my glue sort of tilted. It's getting low. All right, now we're gonna put in our sewing star here. This is so cute. So most of you guys know my friend Carol at Carol's Recrafted Boutique. No, gosh, that's her old name. Jeez. Wow, that just came back from the depths of my brain. It's Recrafted by Carol. Anyway, she's also got a sewing channel, and you know, she does hand stitching, and she's so patient, and I love it. But I just don't know if I have the patience for it. Okay, it's missing something here, guys. So have a look-see and let me know what it's missing. Let's play just a second here. Wow, I kind of like that. It's a little, you know, a little over the top, but I'm going for it, guys. Here we go, going in. You know, it's Friday, so we can be over the top, right? Let's just do it. Adding a blue ruffle. Heck yeah. Okay. Let me see how one would look on the top as well. It might be too much. Let me know your thoughts if you like one on the top and the bottom. Yes, Susan is also, no. I'm so sorry. Yes, Susan is on my design team and she's awesome. Oh man, I think I'm putting one on the top too. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Just the bottom, okay, just the bottom. And then a little something right here. Let me see how this little gem will look. I don't know about that. Let me see if we have something else. Let me look through here real quick. Whoops. Oh. I know you guys probably can't see through this, but I can. I have a small flower here. Let's see this. Let's see if that'll work. Let's have a look. Okay. Yes, I think so. It's pretty neutral looking, but let me cut this metal off of here. I don't know, you guys. This blue is sort of almost difficult to work with. Do I have a charm? Of course I do. I've got charms galore. So let me go grab them. And do you think just glue the charm right on or pin it on with something? Ooh, a button. I like that idea too. Okay, hold on. Let me grab my buttons first. Let me grab, let's see here. Got a couple of options. I've got some of these guys, these little brads, and you know, one of those would be cute, especially like this one right here would look really good. I like that because it's kind of got that vintagey vibe to it. Oh gosh, I also have this one. Hopefully you guys can see it. That's super pretty. Maybe just a little something underneath of it to separate it from this blue to make it pop. All right, so that's a nice option. Let me know what you guys think about those. And then I'll take a look. Oh my gosh, you guys, I might have it. I was at the thrift store and I found blue buttons, and I literally didn't have any blue buttons. So let's take a look at that as well. And they're like an exact match. There's one of them. Let me move this out of the way. Sorry about my mess, guys. Okay. I like the darker one better though. I wonder if I could stick that through the button. Hold on, let's play and see if we can. See you later, BB. I hope you have fun at your thing, and I hope you don't get trapped. They won't trap you, I promise. All right, I'm putting this on here, and yeah, it sits crooked, so that's not gonna work. But I do love this gem on here. Let me know if you guys like the gem better, or if you guys think I should go with the button look. Let me know. We could even do blue with white on top, like a double layer. Let me know your thoughts on that. And while you're thinking about that, I think I'll go ahead and start sewing those two together, because it's not going to hurt. Even if I don't use it, I'll just have something ready to go. Okay. See if I can thread this needle. Oh, look at that, first time. I still have decent eyesight, woohoo! Something antebellum like the house. Okay, yes, I'm gonna sew these together just in case we end up using it, because we could always use it on the front as well. And then I'm gonna go check my charms and see if I've got something over there. All right, let's see, hold on, I need to come through this way. And then I need to go through this way. I feel like I'm all thumbs doing this on camera. There we go, okay. All right, I'm gonna do that a few more times, then I'll go get my box of charms and we'll see. I know I must have something, like a key would work. That'd be fun. All right, now I'm just gonna tie this off. Carl says hi, he's back in.
Hey.
So in my studio, there's also, we have one of our big computers is in here, and so he's doing something over there online. Okay, so we have this ready in case we decide to use it. Now I'll go check for my charms. I'll be right back, ladies. Keep the conversation going.
You've been going like 2 hours.
Oh, I know, I'm almost done. All right, ladies, let's see what we have here in our boxes of charms. I see something right off the bat that might work. It's gonna be opinion time now, people. All right, I'm gonna move this here. Let me get this out of the way so we can see. Okay, I thought this was kind of interesting. And let's see. Oh, look at this. Now, it's the wrong color. If it was blue, I would say we got to go for it. Oh, look at this. This has a butterfly on it. And then there's like these charms hanging from it. So that's kind of good. Let's see. Okay, I have another box. Let's open up the other one. All right, let's see what we have in here. Well, I've got keys, but let me see if I have, oh, I do have small ones. Check it out. That's perfect. Let's see, so I have many different tiny keys. I like those. Let me know what you guys think about those. I'll look and see what else. Oh, I have some clocks, of course. Let's see. Okay, I'm thinking for the vibe that we've got going on here, that's probably the best options. Now, I do have these large, oops, that's got nothing in it. I have these large thingies. I wonder if I have one with blue. Got this one, that's pretty. These two would look nice. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of these. And we will choose between the button or some of these gems. And actually, I'm gonna go grab some bulb pins, unless it was gonna be like this one, which has like a gray blue look to it, and it could go right there. And that I can stick on with the gem tack. Oh, I just dropped something. Or, yeah, I'm thinking could do that. Or here's the button, which is adorable. And then there's this, which is kind of small. And then there's like the keys, you know, like with that. Could be, or this alone actually looks really cool. I could sew this on too. So let me know what you think about that. Oh, you like them all, Denise? Oh, you guys like them all? Okay, then I have to decide. I'm thinking this one. It's so dramatic. Or we could save this one from, hang it from over here in the front. Okay, we'll probably do that. This one will be for the front, near the lady. And then over here, what do you guys think of that? I'm thinking about doing this one. I just think it's super pretty. Of course, I do love this key. Let me try something here. If I poked this through and it held the key in place, let's see if that'll work. That's kind of cute too. Oh, but then the flowers are sideways. That won't work. Okay. All right, I'm going to commit to this then. The first one. Okay, I don't know which one was the first one. Susan, tell me which one the first one was. And while I'm waiting for that comment, I'm going to flip it over and attach this to this side. So let me name the first one. So whether it was the square, call this one the square. This one I think I'm going to do on the front. This is the butterfly. And of course keys. So you can just call those keys, obviously. And then of course we had the button. So let me know which one specifically. And you said yes. So I'm thinking this one, the square. Okay, I'll go put the square on. Hopefully I got that right. So I'm going to go ahead and rough up the back a little bit with some sandpaper. The square. Okay, good. All right, we're going to use our gem tack on that. Now, this is heavy, so I am going to use a clothespin to keep that in place while it dries. Hopefully. Yeah, that's going to stay perfect. Okay. While that's doing what that's going to do, I think we'll go ahead and add some embellishments here. And I was thinking about this blue lace just right across the top here. That way it's not covering the lady. So let's go ahead and add that. Oh, thank you, Bertha. Appreciate that. Okay, so we obviously need to add something here, so we're back to that. But I think I'm gonna add, let's see. You know what? I'm gonna do the button here on this side. Yeah, let's do that. So this has got some little bit of thread on it. I usually use my sandpaper to sand up the buttons, and actually I probably should use it a little bit. But I know that the glue will grip onto that thread, so I wasn't quite as worried about it. But you know, I think I'm still gonna go ahead and scuff that up. And then I need to wipe it off. Okay. And I'm just gonna leave those threads there to just be cute. I think this lady sits in her parlor and drinks tea and does her sewing. So that's why we've got the button there. And then there was a big teacup. I wish I had a small one. Let me test this out. I wonder if I can move this yet. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's just a little too big, you guys. That would be so cute. I wish I had a tiny one. All right, let's see. How are we doing with this? Guys, what do you think? Do you think this is done? So it's a little bit busy, but I'm okay with that. So there's that side. It almost needs a little ribbon right up there. Then there's this side, which is pretty cute. She could use a little something here. Let me know your thoughts on that. A little ribbon here, but what would go with it and not clash? Lace. I have some. Check this out. This is like just some torn, you know, it's like an old doily or something. I could just put that right across there, you guys. I don't know. I think I will. Let me see if I have anything else. Oh, I have a ton of this, so if I liked it, I could just do more. Oh, it's so reserved. It's so reserved. I almost like the messiness of this. Yeah, let's do that. And let's do that, and then we'll have it sort of creep down the side just a little bit right there. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting some texture going there. I love it. Just a hot mess, and I love it. Okay, there's that side. I think that side is done. I might end up adding something right here. I just don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what. That's gonna have to speak to me at some point in time. I'll leave it alone for a little while because I'll look at it one day and I'll go, oh, I know exactly what that needs. So there's that side, and then there's this side. And I don't know if we need anything down here. Let me know what you guys think about that. So if we need something, we'll go ahead and put it. Otherwise, I'm calling it a day. We've been at this for a while, and I've had so much fun. Oh yeah, I forgot to put this. We talked about this. Let me add this, you guys. Yeah, and then I don't need anything in the corner. That's what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be great. I just need to decide where it's going. I'm gonna take this off. And I'm gonna glue this on. I kind of like it. You know what? I think I'll go get a bulb pen. I was gonna glue it, but I think I'll hang it from a bulb pen. Oh, and you know what, guys? I can also add one of those little keys. I'm dying to add a key to this thing. And I'll add a grommet just to give it some strength. Bye, Jennifer. Take care. I hope you have an awesome weekend. I guess I didn't need to scream that. All right, we have our grommet in, and now we're gonna pop this little thing in here. I just have to make sure I hang these in the right direction. Okay, I think this is how I have to do it. Find out. All right. There it is, you guys. I love it. That was the perfect addition. I love it. It's so great. Oh my gosh, you guys, thanks so much for the help. I appreciate it. All right, so this was the last one we did. I'm gonna show you what we did, and then that's it. We're calling it a day. Love this dangle here, love the button. Got our little gem over here. Probably add something to this at some point in time, not quite yet. Gotta wait till something speaks to me. And then we had this one. I think you all saw this one. Worked with a lot of paper napkin on this one. And then this we have like 4 layers of goodness. Love how that turned out. Might be one of my favorites today. And then we had this one with the bird, which was part of our Crash Your Stash, and used the prompts to create this one. So much fun. Is that what we did today? We did 4 of them. I love them, you guys. And I'm so happy that you guys came and spent some time with me and helped me put these together. I appreciate it so much, you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye. If I can figure out how to turn off my phone, there we go.